Sorry, I had to stretch. So today we are doing Blood of Hercules, which from what I understand, because I'm not really on a lot of book talk, is a very hyped up book talk book. Oh, but she can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what she told me. So in Blood of Hercules, we follow Alexis Hart. Pretty sure that's how you say that last name. She is I don't want to say orphan because she lives with people, but I don't. She's an orphan for all intents and purposes, and she lives with her foster parents, who I can't remember the name of at this moment. She's your normal run-of-the-mill human. Her foster parents abuse her quite a bit. They live in a trailer park, and this is like in a dystopian type world. The Titans have attacked like several years ago, but the world is still trying to get back on its feet, and humans are basically trash, so they don't get very much accommodations and or money. So she's in this trailer park and she gets a brother, and their household is already struggling, so adding another mouth to feed doesn't exactly make it better. Her foster parents decide that two extra mouths to feed is not what they wanted, so they need to get rid of the boy. Alexis panics because her and the boy have become close and he's really her only friend. So she panics and tells them, no, you can't do this, and holds them off while Charlie, her brother, goes and hides in the bathroom. Some crazy events happen. Her foster mother ends up dying, and what I'm going to assume are police come and ask Alexis what happened. She basically says it was her foster father that killed their mother, so he goes to prison, and they are left by themselves. They don't get taken anywhere else. They don't get any other room and board options. They're just alone. They lose their home, and now they are really homeless. And then we jump. Alexis is almost graduating the equivalent of high school, and she's about to take this really big test that's going to determine her future and Charlie's future. And when she does, they have to like prick their finger and put their blood on the magical paper. She finds out that she's not fully human, which sends her life into a complete tizzy. And she gets taken without permission from herself or knowledge or anything, and she just poof into an arena where she doesn't know what's happening. She doesn't really know why she's there, and she's scared. In this
It's
arena,
pretty sad. It's pretty sad that this summary is actually more entertaining than the actual book itself.
Really, because I feel like I'm all over the place.
I'm more intrigued in this than I was in the god awful time that I spent in that book.
It's okay. I'll bring back your favorite quotes from the book.
Oh, God, please don't.
Just one. I have to use just one. It won't be the scarring ones. It'll just be the questionable one. She ends up in this arena and finds out that it's, I don't know what like a Hunger Games-esque situation, and
I feel like it's like Hunger Games meets Maze Runner.
Yeah, it's very similar. I think they took inspiration from both because she's literally the only female there. So she has to like survive what I'm gonna assume is like 20 minutes. They don't really give you a time frame, but I'm gonna assume 20 minutes of all of these. She's 19, so I guess you can consider them men. All of these men killing each other and trying to kill her to get a chance, ladies and gentlemen, not a guarantee, a chance to become the immortal Spartan that they strive to be. But as we know, because the book is pretty long, she lives, um, and she ends up getting a mentors, as everybody else. And in this retelling of the mythology, there are the Olympians and the other group that I didn't know how to pronounce, so I just called them the other people.
That's
Um,
accurate.
I don't know what they're called. Somebody in the comments will tell me, but it's the Olympians and then the evil Olympians. And her mentors are obviously the two most famous evil Olympians to exist. So she ends up going with them. They obviously hate her. They think she's garbage and not worth anything. So the time that she's there, it's really not noteworthy. They just talk down to her and then send her off to what I'm gonna assume is like a school situation where even her classmates hate her, which I think is odd. I know this isn't part of the summary, but I think it's odd because apparently women are so rare, but then a woman shows up and everybody hates her. So how does that make any sense? She's rare, and oh my gosh, she's here, and wow, there's not very many women, and we have to save their honor.
But probably wasn't quote unquote serving cunt.
No, she was.
I'm sorry.
Serving...
I have so much beef with this book.
What was she serving? She was serving nothing, really. Forgotten mutt. What do they call her? Something mutt.
Oh, I don't know. They just say mutt every other word, so that's the only thing I have.
So she's a mutt, which makes no sense because almost all of them there are also mutts. So again, I'm lost. But anyways, she goes through, I think it's called the Crucible.
Yes.
Okay, so she goes through this crucible with a bunch of small-minded males. And in doing this crucible that lasts almost the entire book, she gets called various names multiple times, every like 10 sentences. It's made very well known that nobody likes her. Also, there's like something very odd about her. One of the other evil Olympians, Chiron, I think you say his name. Don't quote me. He takes an interest in her because he sees a loophole out of having to marry a good Olympian because, you know, the good and the evil hate each other. So him and his buddy, oh, what is his name? It's not Achilles, it's the other one.
Petra?
No, that one's with Achilles. Those are her mentors. It's also an A, and I can't for the life of me.
I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I zoned out by like chapter 6, and I kept going until chapter 15, which I know Esper knows this. I DNF'd at 15. I don't know why she hated herself so much to finish it. I was not going to do that.
Augustus.
I loathe this fucking book. This is the worst
I'll wrap
book
up the summary.
I have literally read this entire year.
I'll wrap it up so Elvish can do her
you're
beef. Good. It sounds so entertaining though. I want the beef. So anyway, she gets manipulated by Augustus and Chiron. Charon? I don't, whatever.
Disgrace.
She gets manipulated by them and ends up accepting their marriage proposal. She didn't know it was a marriage proposal, but she accepted it anyways. And they were like, yeah, we get to marry her now as a loophole because, you know, Zeus, you claimed her, so she's your kid. And later we find out, in fact, no, she doesn't belong to Zeus. She belongs to Hades and Persephone because they had a kid that was supposed dead by not Hermes, but I think it was like his heir to his house or whatever said that she was dead. She wasn't dead. But since she's not, her house technically wasn't in the contract because her house is also an evil Olympian house. The evil Olympians get to marry her and they don't lose any of their power, and they also don't have to deal with the good Olympians. And she feels some type of way about it because obviously they manipulated her and it was kind of rude. But she has to marry them anyways because what else is she gonna do with her life? So they get married. They have a little spicy scene, and then we cut to her
Ew.
mentors. Did you say ew?
I did. I'm sorry. Ew.
We cut to her mentors, Achilles, and what was the other one's name? What'd you say?
Oh, the one I hate, Petra. I think it's Petra.
Petra. I don't know. Guys,
I think it's
I have
Petra
a hard
because
time.
no.
I have a hard time with regular names. Okay, I can't do Greek names. So Achilles and Petra feel some type of way. They're together, by the way, like together, which I think is so cute.
Wait, aren't they
Anyway,
brothers?
no, they're not. I think they're from two different houses, but Petra does have a sister. Maybe they're half brothers? No, I'm pretty sure they're from two different houses. I don't remember the specifics.
I don't know.
It wasn't a very memorable book, but
It was
anyways, they
not.
feel some type of way. They're like, she was our mentee. How dare they take her from us? Which, like, you were dickheads to her the whole time and kind of got nice, but not really. Maybe a little bit, but really not really. So these two guys decide we're gonna steal her, which I don't know how you would do that. She's already married, bro. Like, she's already made the bond or the oath or whatever. So what's the point in stealing her? She's already made the oath. But anyways, that's how we end the book. Her mentors apparently love her now. That's all I got. Oh man, I didn't add the... Makes me sad. I didn't add your favorite quote.
Oh god.
It's fine, I'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Okay, so where do I begin with this? Like, where do I even begin? So,
Yes.
okay, if you've never seen a Night Court narrative video, pause this video, go watch any other video, and then come back. And you're going to see that I am very out of character with this. So I apologize. This is not normally me. This book was trash. Everyone who recommended it, go sit in the corner. Not even in here, like outside. Go sit in the corner. In the alleyway. Out back. Just sit. Someone will be with you shortly. I don't know when shortly is, but fuck all of you guys. What in the actual fucking shit did I read? I understand. I understand that in the new generation, we have all of this TikTok and like, okay, you know what? Breathe. Breathe. So if you take all of the brain rot on TikTok and throw it on paper, you get Blood of Hercules. And I literally mean brain rot. Like, if I ever have to hear pussy power and serving cunt in a fucking book one more goddamn time, I swear to God, I'm jumping off a building. Like, head first yeeting myself. And like, the writing wasn't even that great. And you know what? I understand. I get it. You know, there are some books that do like the old, like, historic thing, but in like a modern day. I get that. Why is it a thing? I don't know. I don't like it. I don't prefer it. But I swear to fucking God, if I ever hear this sentence, the Spartan cop was standing there with the Spartan gun drawn one more goddamn time. So help me fucking God.
You needed to know that he was a Spartan cop and that his gun was also Spartan.
Oh, because like what did he just randomly go and fucking steal like fucking oh, I can't say that on here. Breathe. Breathe.
He could have been a human one. Could have been a Smith and Wesson. You don't know.
It just could have been up his fucking ass. Oh, let's get into some more quotes, yeah? This is Esper's personal favorite. And I quote, "What in the fuckity fuck fucker?" Another one. Free the nipple and lips.
No, you didn't. You didn't do parentheses. Can we say that?
I don't care.
Parentheses vaginal question mark. Like free the nips and lips isn't even bad. Like that's fine. But when you have to put parentheses and a question mark, oh god.
Like, what in the fuck was this book? Oh my god, like literally, what in the fuck was this book? And I'm always like, you know what, let's give the author the benefit of the doubt, no. I'm pretty sure, you know what, no. Let me look up this bitch. Hold on, I'm Googling this bitch.
Also, just to preface, I have been known a time or two to say, what in the fuckity fuck? But never in my life have I said, fuck her at the end of it. Because that doesn't make any sense. Because in the context, he says, what in the fuckity fuck fucker is wrong with you? But fucker there makes no sense. Like, how does that make any sense, sir?
Ugh, this bitch.
Dang. The author?
She's 27. She lives in Florida. That explains everything.
Oh. The Florida hate is real.
She's a cat mom. Also explains everything. She has a weird kink fetish with Tom Riddle. That explains a whole nother thing.
I'm sorry, why do you know this about this woman?
Oh, I'm on her website reading her about me.
She puts that on her... No. No, you're lying. You're lying. What is this woman's name?
Pause. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read it. It says, "Hi, I'm Jasmine Mass. I love writing dark enemies to lover romance books. Morally gray men." Okay, there was a period there. Morally gray men, comma. Sarcastic women, comma. And a slow burn are my favorite combination. Let me are a slow burn combination. Yes, that is grammatically what she said. Next paragraph. "I am currently 27 years old, living with my husband and cat in Florida. When I'm not writing, I spend all of my time reading Harry Potter fan fiction on AO3, the best website ever created. Unfortunately, Tom Riddle has me in a chokehold."
So we're not even saying Voldemort, we're saying Tom Riddle.
And then we're going down. "I majored in ancient classical studies. Couldn't fucking tell, bitch. At Georgetown University and played for the field hockey team." That also explains it. "And I have a law degree." Ma'am.
Ooh.
Ma'am.
Do you?
Huge thank you to everyone who reads my books. You've all made my writing dreams come true. You know what has not made their dreams come true? Grammatical errors. Because you know what? There are so many in this. Did you even have someone edit? Oh my god. Elvish, breathe. Elvish, fucking breathe.
You're so funny.
Oh, author of the international best-selling Villains of Lore. Was this book best-selling?
I don't know. She also has one called Psycho Shifters.
I refuse to read it now. I don't know. Let me look it up.
Why? Like, are they like? I have questions. It looks pretty big. Unless that's
Okay,
like multiple books,
the
but it looks
cover
big.
is
Oh,
kind of cute. Oh, I think it's 3 books. Psycho Shifter, Psycho Fae, and Psycho Beasts. Oh my god.
no, no, the first word. I can't.
Oh, and Psycho Academy.
Fight like a girl or a shifter of lore. Okay, why?
They don't even rhyme.
No, but like, why? If, okay, look,
Let me go back to my review. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this. Whoever lied to you and said that this book was good absolutely despises you as a fucking person. And I am so sorry, honey. You know what? You do you. Good job for being a quote unquote bestseller. Um, I don't believe it personally. This I'm gonna take a page out of Esper's book in this. This wasn't even young adult at this point. This was like I oh breathe, Elvish. Breathe. I'm trying my best. Trying my best right now.
it's nice to be on this end of it. You're right, it is funny.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, I really looking back at my review, I want to quote myself in my review.
Oh.
And I quote, "This entire book is just a massive cesspool of repetitive cringe."
Beautiful use of the word cesspool, by the way.
I also said, "Those who rated this 5 stars as either children or need to reevaluate their IQ." Listen, this book was just cringe. I'm okay at this point. Yeah, I know we're having good laughs. I get it. That's fine. I'm not from this point on. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but there is nothing good about this book. The pacing was off. The fantasy aspect was completely off. I don't even know. I'm not that big in like this type of myth. Oh my god, now I can't even fucking say it. I'm too fucking stirred up. I'm gonna skip it. I can't figure it out. It's gonna be like one of those TikTok videos where I'm there for like 10 minutes trying to figure out the fucking word.
Mythology.
Mythology, thank you. But I'm pretty sure because I'm more in like Norse mythology, but I'm pretty sure if I looked up 99.9% of the quote unquote facts that she puts in this book, they're all completely off. All of them. I don't doubt it. And I'm not giving her the benefit of the doubt. They're all wrong.
I did have questions about her naming choices of certain people based off of the lore itself, like the actual mythology.
And
Like the guy couldn't know his name, Chiron, whatever. He's supposed to be the guy who takes you across the river Styx when you're dead to take you into the afterlife, and they made him not that. So that wasn't cool. And her snake's name is Nyx.
yeah, I didn't understand that.
Yeah, that's the goddess of night's name that Zeus is literally deathly afraid of and won't go anywhere near her realm because she's more powerful than he is. And you made her a snake, which
An
she has
invisible
okay.
snake, mind you.
Yeah, she has okay personality, but a snake? I don't even think snakes are her animal.
And you know, the hardest part is, I don't want to say that Nyx saved the book, but Nyx was the only reason why I kept reading.
She's also the one that said pussy power, so.
Yes, which is where I throw my book. Oh, and listen, I get it. I understand you want to attempt to do this whole protagonist thing where antagonist, where they come out and they're just hurtful to the woman because pussy power just trumps all at the end. And yeah. But when I have to hear the exact same words, you are a mutt, no one likes you, end your life, blah blah blah, every 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 single paragraph, every paragraph. I have to breathe.
Also, the whole like, I'm
Every
gonna say
paragraph.
it's ideation, suicide ideation. I'm pretty sure that's the right word choice there. But the constant ideation of it from I fucking forgot her name already. Alexis is insane. Like it's constant every 10 seconds. Oh,
Oh my
I
god.
hope I hope I die while we run this circuit. Oh, what if I just drowned? What if I fell off the side of this cliff? Oh,
Oh my
there's a
god.
there's a menagerie of monsters. I hope one of them kills me. Like
I
what?
think I think at one point too he said something like, "You're gonna die," and she was like, "I hope I do." Like, oh my.
Yes. Yes.
And then what is this whole like every time he comes up to her, she says, "Pixies, bless you." Mind you, like this isn't even like some witty, like super like funny thing. She just says some like childish comeback in her head, and she's like, "But I can't actually say that." Like, so like
Mhm.
literally the entire middle of the book, he's like literally saying, "You're a mutt. You're horrible. You're this. You're that." Well, you can kick rocks, buddy, old pal. Fuckity fuck. Like what?
And then at one point she's like, "Oh, I should have said that insult out loud." Girl,
Oh,
we're
but
at the end of the
then
book.
right. And then like every 2 seconds, Nyx is like, "I should bite him. I'm gonna bite him. Can I bite him? I should bite him. Hey, guess what? Can I bite him?" Like, shut up. The amount of repetitiveness in this godforsaken book literally made me lose. I already only have 2 brain cells, and I lost 5 of them. Do the
Ooh,
math.
you're in a
It doesn't make
deficit.
sense. Yeah, right? The book left me drooling afterwards. Like, no, I can't do it.
But not in the good way, people. Not in the good way.
When I heard, so Esper sent me a message, and she was like, "So I finished it." I'm just like, that couldn't be me.
Okay, I do have to preface though. Okay, I think that if you go into this book with high expectations, you will throw the book after chapter 15. I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
I say
But
7.
lucky me, Elvish usually reads books before I do, because I don't like finishing a book and then waiting like 8 days until we record it, because then I forget.
I have
And then
anxiety.
yeah, and then I'm like looking at my notes like, oh, is all of this right? And then Elvish will say something and I'm like, did that happen? I don't remember. So it doesn't do well for me to be reading books before. So I was briefed before I got into this book. I was thoroughly briefed. So when I got into it, it was like when you go to watch a bad movie, you know it's bad. Like those bad horror movies that you and your friend go to just haha laugh at
The
it.
one that looks
Like
like a
that's
short film that was like filmed on an
yeah.
iPhone fucking 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what it is. You go in knowing it's trash and you can have an okay time. But people who are going in and saying, "This is the most amazing book." Did we read the same book?
I thought I was gonna see Hercules fucking fight and shit. I thought I was gonna see fucking like lightning bolts and shit. And I get fucking 12-year-olds saying pussy power.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't tell you. Alexis turns out to be Hercules. That's what her parents named her. So the so Alexis is Hercules. Hercules is Alexis.
Cringe. Cringe.
Look, pussy power. Take down the patriarchy. I think that's what
Oh
she
my
says.
god. Not the ginger bent Hercules, but whatever.
And she's literally the only one that's gender bent. I think everybody else has like their gender appropriate name.
Okay, yeah, no. So take Hercules, this big, buffy, massive, amazing god that can literally just smush the fucking world with basically his thumb and forefinger, and instead reincarnate him into this puny ass little cringe fest.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
No.
I'm
Also,
sorry.
I've read a whole series where Greek mythology is modernized. The Lightning Thief series. That's not the series, but that's the name of the first book. The Percy Jackson series. There we go. That one is set in modern time. And we're not reincarnating anybody.
Yeah, but
We're
also
just
the
getting
Percy
new
Jackson
names.
series actually fucking wrote it well. The only difference between that one and this one, listen, again, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. I've read Wattpad stories better than this book.
Same. Also, guys, did you hear that? She held my hand twice.
Fine. We're gonna start
Most
playing
riveting
feetsies in a moment.
Can we sit side by side? I feel like I would have to turn.
I have short legs too, but maybe we can lock peeking toes.
You would lock toes with me? No, because people think I'm weird for that. No, I'm serious. I asked somebody once, hey, do you want to hold toes? And they looked at me like, I don't know, I had 5 heads and a tail. They were like, what? Are you okay?
That would have actually made this book interesting. But
right.
No, like, I have, like, it's funny, so weird fact about me, I have, like, what's called, like, monkey toes, so I can spread my toes, like, super, super far and, like, pick shit up with each, like, toe.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Monkey toes. Oh, I'm actually getting toes of monkeys and humans. Thank you. Oh!
Okay, well, no. Oh, okay. Yeah! Like the one on Flickr, the My Weird Monkey Toes. That one. I can do that.
Oh, I see. Really? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and like if I drop like anything of any like girthness, I can pick it up.
Hey, hidden talent. I can only do thin things, like things that fit between, like that dip between your toes and like the pad of your foot. That's the only way I can pick stuff up. Or like in between my toes, but again, they have to be thin. My toes aren't that strong.
Well, I'm gonna be so real with you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I need to breathe. I need to calm myself. But I will honestly say this book won an award. It is the worst book, in my personal opinion, of 2025 so far. I will never stop shitting on this book, and I will never stop de-recommending this book.
Above Wings of Starlight? Or below Wings of Starlight? I'm sorry.
I would love nothing more than to reread Wings of Starlight every single day of my life than to ever pick up one more godforsaken word of this monstrosity.
You heard it here first, folks. It was pretty bad. Well, that's all we've got.
Can you guys believe there's a book 2? No, hold on. Pause.
No? Okay.
Can you realize that there... Can you...
Elvis just broken.
This bitch went out of her fucking way to write a second goddamn book. Who the fuck encouraged her to do this? Who literally lied to her and said, you know what, Miss Ma'am? Yes, Miss Ma'am, you can write a second book. Yes. No. who gave her? Someone had to go out of their way and edit that fucking book just to publish it.
Oh my god. Oh, no, because you can self-publish now and you don't have to have an editor. Oh.
Well, that probably explains it because, oh my god.
No, she does have a publisher. It's Harley Quinn. Oh.
Listen. Whoever the fuck... Listen. The only way I will read... No, pause. The only way I'm going to read book 2 is if one of you fuckers buys it for us and ships it to us. I am not spending my money on this bitch. Hashtag pussy power. I'm out. I'm Elvish.
This is Violet.
Fuck this author.